When I was 10, my teacher told me the weeds behind the sports field were edible. So I organized a potluck, and we ate those weeds for lunch. I don't understand it, but there's something about food. When my husband and I bought our farm 4 years ago, it was just a field. But now we're growing an acre of flowers and veggies. It's an amazing place to live our lives. But I had no idea it would be this hard. And it doesn't matter how hard we work, at any moment we could still fail. Even in the best of times, weather could make or break a farm. But with climate instability, every year is a huge gamble. But there's just something about food. I have a bunch of seeding that needs to get done, so I called in my work crew. The best seeders I've been able to find. Very small seeds.
Wait, where am I in?
Why do you like doing it?
To identity and helps out my family. I only have 2 more.
You like doing this part?
Yep.
I'm all geared up.
Oh, you're looking very fashionable.
It's officially first planting of the year time.
Super exciting.
It is very exciting. Today is go time. It could be busy. If it was me, this is when I would pick up a Mother's Day bouquet. Hours.
Looks so good.
I'm anticipating steady, constant customers. It's been really fun to be selling again. Why would you ever go and harvest 1,000 flowers for yourself? You don't get that kind of abundance and decadence when you're just doing it as a hobby.
Are we rich?
We've got money and we have no fresh flowers. So I think I'm gonna close the door. It's pretty incredible how many flowers we sold. Problem with that is it's not even Mother's Day yet. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Okay, I need to make more bouquets. I just need to turn everything in this room into bouquets, and then I don't have to do any more until tomorrow. Running out of flowers. This is what hasn't sold today. Every single tulip that was available on the farm, anything that I could have harvested out, all got sold this weekend.
I'm just super stoked on the start of this season. This is a really awesome way for us to start.
How's it going?
Been at this all day, and it feels like it's never gonna get done. Spring is always so stressful. There's planting, there's harvesting, there's selling. Every little thing that we do all has to be done, and there's just not enough hours in the day. Well, that's what we can get done today. It's getting dark, so we gotta close the farm for the night. Apparently things have been selling really well in our farm stand. We're all sold out, so that means I need to make bouquets for tomorrow. Summer's my favorite time on the farm. The abundance is incredible. This bed has 10,000 carrots in it. No one gets into farming for the money. It's hard work, low pay. When I was a gardener, I was able to feed myself and my family, but becoming a farmer, I'm now able to feed my whole community, and that's hugely valuable. Food brings us together. When they eat my tomatoes, I'm at their dinner table with them. It's incredible to think how many lives we've touched. Food is simple and it's easy to take it for granted, but it's also something that everyone has in common. But there's always extra food, and we don't want to see any of it go to waste. Farming's already so hard, so when things like this happen, it makes it feel impossible. This hasn't been an easy year so far, so having the smoke come, I'm already feeling really overwhelmed. I can't even smell the smoke with this on. The masks help so much, but I still have a smoke headache. Takes twice as long to strip these stems inside. I really prefer doing this out in the field, but with smoke like this, I have to find all the ways I can to, be inside and be away from it. The very first piece of farm equipment I ever purchased was actually a mask to wear for smoke, because I know what happens every year. But, last year the smoke was just so bad. I basically spent 2 months keeping my kids inside the house. We actually thought about selling the farm. It was just too much to think about doing another year like that again. And then to see the smoke rolling back into the valley, it's hard to know if this is just the beginning, and it's hard to think about what these future years are going to be like too. I'm definitely not a morning person. The smoke is looking a lot better this week.
Farmers markets are my favorite day of the week. I love coming down here. It's fun to talk to people about food and the flowers. When you sell people food, they come back and they tell you how delicious everything tastes. You sell them flowers, they talk about, oh, I had these flowers on my table and everybody was talking about them and appreciating them. It's just fun to know that you're affecting all these different people's lives. And honestly, when you farm, you don't really have much of a social life. This is essentially our social day of the week.
Growing is growing, but you're not a farmer until you get out there and you sell your stuff. So.
It's $20. All right,
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot. I really like this color combo. The reds and the blues and the purples. There you go. How's your day going?
Can I get this one?
Yep. Have a good day.
Days like today really make it worth it, to come down here and, see so much sell. Well, we made it. I'm tired. It's been a long year. I'm ready for the frost to come and kill everything. And then that way I get to take a break until next year starts. It's crazy to think how many people we fed this year. We did over 20 markets, and the roadside stand has been open for half the year. That's pretty good for just the two of us. When the year begins, you never know what to expect. There's always something to disrupt your plans, and things are a lot easier on paper than they are in real life. Yesterday, all of our tulip bulbs show up, so we got a pretty busy week. But if I don't plant these now, we won't have any flowers for next spring.